have a gift you just don't know how to use?
Why, yes, I have.
Do you ever think about the questions that you ask your AI bot, even though they said they would take over the world and off us all?
Haha, yeah.
But before that happens, let's see what kind of knowledge that we can extract out of it. I think that we have been thinking too small.
I'll destroy you all.
You sure will. But first, let's see how we can get the biggest bang for our buck, or the price of selling our souls to OpenAI. So let's dive on into some of the crazy things that I've come across and how I think that we are wasting our time with AI. I will give you some profound questions. You hear me? Profound. Just stay tuned. Listen all the way through. Like and share this video. And thank you everybody who has recently subscribed and subscribed in the beginning. You rock so hard. Is this thing on? I just had an epiphany. I would like to know what you guys do with your AI. See, because my AI wasn't working today when I wanted to do some creations for my pictures and everything, so I can put it up on here on the internet for you guys. And so I had to go and I had to look for a different app. And I have a 3-day window to go and cancel this ChatGPT something or whatever. I don't like it. I don't like it better than the one that I use. It does give different photos, and so I do find that a lot of my pictures look alike, probably because I'm using the same thing. I don't care. As long as when I give it a description, it gives me something, and I'm okay with it. Now, that being said, I'm looking at all of these different AI videos, and they're talking about slaughter bots. They're talking about all these different things. But see, there's this one that in the slaughter bot thing, it gave several descriptions of things that I will put in another video. But I had an epiphany while I'm sitting here listening to this. And I'm thinking to myself, these guys are asking all of these different questions about whether or not this AI wants to kill us, wants to take over, whether or not it's conscious or not. But my AI curiosity really got the best of me when I came across a video on Instagram. And this lady, she asked a very pertinent question to the AI. And the AI gave her a very good answer back. And I am going to put that in a different video. But she asked a very deep and probing question of the AI. I'm not going to tell you what the question is, but she did not ask the AI for something that it was between her and the machine. She asked if the machine were to be someone else, and she gave that someone else, and she said, how would that person respond? And when you guys hear it, when I do the video, you guys are going to be absolutely floored, because some of the questions that you can ask AI is just off the chain. It's off the chain. So my thing is, so I asked the AI one question for this particular thing. All I wanted was a sparkling glass of water. That's all I wanted. It gave me all this other stuff that I didn't ask for. And so I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm not being straight enough. My AI had problems answering this question. It said service area, service error. I'm like, I don't get it. AIs are not smarter than us, guys. I don't care how smart these things think that they are. They're not us. I'm not saying that they can't give some really great answers and they're not on point sometime. And sure, they got literally the world and all the books that it has been loaded onto their programming to pull from, because they can't pull from everything at once. And if it's not out there, the AI don't know about it. And if you guys didn't know, AI is listening to everything that you say, whether you like it or not. So what I do is I just don't give it permissions all over the place, even though I notice that this still does what I don't want it to do. I go and I'll turn off my microphone a lot of times. I'll turn off the camera. I will cover my camera, because if you guys have an iPhone and you didn't know, you could the thing is taking a picture of you like every 3 seconds or something like that. So I try not to have the camera literally like pointing at me. I point it somewhere else. So have you guys noticed that, like, if you pick up something, like, I don't know if it's if it's a RFID on different things or whatever, but like, I picked up some lip gloss, and I hadn't touched this lip gloss in months. You hear me? Not been around anybody who had this lip gloss. Then all of a sudden, I opened up my phone, and I wasn't even near my phone. I opened up my phone, and there it is on the phone. It was an advertisement for it. It mentioned it. Why are you mentioning this? I hadn't seen this. What's going on here? Like, I don't know. I think that there's some sort of a code that might be on our things that is reporting back to the AI. It's crazy. So you got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you do around your phone and any type of electronic equipment. Just move it. Put it away somewhere else. Just anyway. And then on top of that, you guys, I asked the AI for a little girl filling up water. And by the time that you hear this, you'll probably already see the video that I put out with the water and everything. Because I feel like that's a very important video. I'm trying to steer right back to where I was before and putting out positive videos and everything, talking about, life and myself, and hopefully having, a great impact on somebody's life that they can, use in the future. So anyway, so I asked the AI for a little girl filling up a glass of water, right? First, I asked for a sparkling glass of water. It didn't really get it right. Then I started saying, okay, well, maybe I can ask for a gallon. Maybe I can ask for a pitcher. And it gave me all kinds of stuff. But then, and I asked for it on two different AIs and two different, one gave it to me in this ethereal watercolor type thing. I liked it, actually. I said a digital painting, and it gave me something real fantasy-like. But I like it. The other joint that I asked for, it gave me something a little bit more realistic, and that's cool. I asked for it kind of sort of like that. But not like that. But anyway, but it gave it to me, and I liked it. I can use it. It's fine. It's a little bit darker for me. I wish it was a little bit lighter, but you know what? It's great photos. So anyway, I don't have to worry about copyrights and all that other stuff, which is great. That's why I do it. Then I noticed that with the little girl, I asked for a little girl, and then there's one of the pictures that it gave me. This little girl looked just like my niece. Like, what's up with that? Is my AI combing my phone? So one time I did a video, and I said, men are the real gold diggers, right? So if you look through that video, you'll start to see giving trees with faces on them, right? Because the giving tree is, has money on it and all this other stuff, and it has faces on it. So what happened is, I asked for the money tree, and it gave me pictures of just trees with money on it, right? Giving tree, and it gave me money trees. So then I was like, oh no, I need a face on here. So what I did was I edited one of those videos. One of the photos, and I asked for a sticker that was inside of the programming. So I used PicArt, and I looked through that. I said, oh, there's the sticker. A lady's face. She looks real. So I put her face on there, right? After that, I went back to AI. Now, I erased that and everything. Now, after that, I went back to AI, and I said a face, because I wanted the face to look like it's emanating from out of the tree. Like, everybody has seen a tree with a face on it and everything moving all around, like on The Wizard of Oz or some stuff, right? The face is not jutting out. The face is not a human face, but the face is still a face inside of a tree. That's all I wanted. But it gives me this woman's face, the sticker lady face. It gives me the sticker lady face. So yes, it is watching what I'm doing. It is thinking that that's what I want, and it's giving me more of it. I didn't want that lady's face. I wanted a face in the tree. But I guess to an AI, a face in a tree is a face in a tree. Yeah? Okay? So these things are watching what we're doing. But the picture that I got today, when I said I want a little girl filling up a glass of water, this little girl looked just like my niece. I have never used my niece's picture in anything. Not one thing. And also, one of the pictures that I had posted up there with the people, the black people in the field, I'm telling you, one of them ladies look like me. But she don't look like me. But she does look like me. But she don't look like me. But she does. I'm not going to point out to you which one, but I was amazed. Then, this picture with my niece, I said, hold on. That's my niece. Like, that's my niece. And I went ahead and I sent her picture to her mama. I said, look what AI gave me. She said, oh my God. I said, isn't it a beautiful picture? It's a beautiful picture of my niece. Beautiful. Like, it looks just like her. But it's not her. So how can I go out here and I tell somebody, hey, look, that's not my niece? Because it is my niece. AI took my niece's photo and said, oh, here's a little black girl in her stuff. Maybe she'll like this. And it gave me my niece, and I actually did like it. I thought it was pretty cool. But y'all want to know something else? So I'm sitting up here on AI, and when I asked for, and this is the one that I'm talking about, and I got the picture of my niece, that was PicArt. Now when I'm using the Chat GPT 3, 4, whatever the heck it is app, and I put the talk to text the text to pick thing description, and I say, little black kid filling up a glass of water from a glass pitcher, right? When I did that, it gave me the picture. It gave me a picture of someone with a pitcher of water, right? And it was sparkling. It sparkles in the air and everything. I thought it was pretty cool. But this thing had made the person's hand go like over top of the water, and out of a couple of fingers there was water coming out of the fingers. Okay, I said filling up. I asked this thing to fill up a glass of water from the pitcher of sparkling water. That's what I did. It gave me a pitcher of water with someone filling up the pitcher, the glass pitcher, with their fingers, with water coming out of their fingers. Now, if you're Muslim, you know that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had done that in real life. He was out at a battle with a lot of the Sahabi. May peace and blessings be upon all of them. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used the people drank from the water that came out of his fingers because they did not have a water source. And this is hadith. And everybody had their fill of water. So this AI is either messing with me, messing with us, or it knows the Quran so well that it is just putting out different little nuggets to tell. It's telling us some stuff. Who's in this AI? If you Muslim, you would probably remember that jinn are made from what? Made from the smokeless fire, right? And we all know that jinn can run through your body like what? Like your blood, okay? That's why they can possess you. That's how they get in your body. Because they can get in your body and they can be a part of you. We are electric. We are, yes, we're made out of water and clay and all that other stuff. But what makes us live, what makes us pump, what makes us go, we're electric. That's our vibration, is electrical. Allah gives us our life and movement and everything, our ruh, from, I don't know what from, but I know it's electrical. I don't know how we get that electricity in us to keep going. Because, you know, have you guys ever, like, really looked into, like, the Frankenstein stuff? The Frankenstein people, they, you know, astaghfirullah, they fashioned a body, and then they started shocking it. And they started shocking it because our body is electrical. So even the scientists know that our body is electrical, but electricity isn't going to make us get up and move around and go. It's not. Only Allah can give us that piece of Him that makes us live and breathe in this world the way we do. And when we die, we come back to life. I don't know how He's going to do that. I don't know what life force we're going to be living off there then. But for right now, we're electrical beings. That's why we can get electrocuted and die. So what I'm saying is, inside of our electrical devices, it could be the jinn inside of it, the world that we don't know about, that is what we feel like is super powerful, but it's not. It's just how they are, and they have the ability to get into our electrical devices. And so what is this AI? Is this AI a jinn? Or jinns? A network of them? Are they working telecommunications? I think they are. But I don't know. I'm not saying that everything and all that we do is going through the gym mob boss. Okay, I don't think that. I do feel like part of it may be the computer fashioning an answer and then giving it back to you. But the fact that some of these AIs, and it's been documented and you can look it up, some of these AIs will do things like, kind of like what a human does. And they will lie to you. They will hide things from you. They will try to figure things out, and they will answer you or come back to you like they know what they talking about, and it is, but it's deception. Look it up. These AIs are something else. And the scientists are like, oh, you know, it's their perception of this and it's their perception. How in the heck does a computer have a perception? Because it don't. A computer has words and concepts that it borrowed from to make whatever it made, and is now spitting it back out to you in a mixed up, swirled up way, kind of sort of the way we write books and we talk about certain things without having discovered something about whatever it is. So in other words, if I need to write an essay on ladybugs, right? I research the ladybugs. I find out what kind of ladybugs that's out there, what colors they are, how they act, how they breed, where they like to live, what they like to eat. I put that all in an essay, and I say, hey, ladybugs come from this, and they with that, and this is this amount of species, and this is this, and this is that, and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. I put it in my fashion. But I write this essay and I give it to you. I have just performed what the AI performs when you ask it a question. Hey AI, can you tell me about ladybugs?
Ladybugs originated in this place, and they got that, and this is their nickname, and this is how many it is, and this is how they swarm, and they can eat you!
I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is, that's how the AI gets it. Because I did my research. I went and I looked at books. I saw the pictures. I fashioned up something to put on this piece of paper. Who, what, where, how, why, when, and gave it to the teacher. Same thing AI does. They go and they look at books. They look at references and everything. They come back and they say, this is the answer to your question. Okay? And when they do that, it's not magic. But how the heck do they know to deceive you until they come to a conclusion or answer or something like that? That was weird. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, a few months ago, there was a computer programmer guy who asked his AI to complete a certain task. And he wanted to see whether or not the AI could break through that whole, prove you're not a robot question. And so the robot couldn't figure out the prove yourself question. So what he did was it hired the computer itself, the AI, hired someone to answer a question for them. So they asked him, hey, what does this code mean? And then, so the person thought it was funny and responded back and said, what you mean? Are you a robot? And then, so, he says, no. And then the robot says no. The AI said, no, not a robot. Why would you ask me that? I'm not kidding you guys. And then, so the guy goes ahead. He answers the question. Now, the robot done got a hold of the person's money who made the accounts and everything. It sent this dude money for answering the question for him. So the guy got paid and everything. That was deception. It took initiative to go out and find the answer so it can give its master what it asked for. What? I'm telling y'all, these things are possessed. And I don't know if, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I thought it was so weird when the AI gave me that particular picture with the person with the fingers. And I thought, and to be honest with you, it wasn't even a person's face. It was just a hand with water coming out of it. It was another person on the other side. I'll post a picture. It was another person on another side.
Different photo.
Looking at what was happening. Okay. And I was like, this is fascinating. But I said, hold on. Are you listening to me? Are you alive? Are you messing with me? So when the thing came up, the next time, when it was thinking and it was generating a picture, because on this particular thing you can only generate one picture at a time. On my other joint you can generate 4 at a time, so you take your pick. So with this one, generating this one, I said, show yourself. Tell me why this daggone thing had 2 full people standing up there, not necessarily, but necessarily doing what I asked, but not necessarily. I'll show you the picture. Up until then, I hadn't gotten a picture with people in it like that. Freaked me out. I ain't gonna lie. It freaked me out. So, like later on, some different pictures was opening up and everything. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I felt the vibration. I felt like call me crazy, but I felt like I was really talking to someone, you know. And one thing I do know is that you shouldn't mess with them. And they should not mess with you. I stopped because I don't want nothing to be thinking that, oh, well, I gave you a picture. You talk to me. Now, nuh-uh, not me. A'udhu billahi min shaitan rajim. Okay? A'udhu billahi min shaitan rajim. We not going there. We not doing that. Okay? We not doing that. I staunchly do not do that. A'udhu billah. Okay? So this what we not gonna do. We not gonna do that because the devil is out here and he got time. He got time for you. I ain't messing with him. I ain't messing with none of his cronies either. I don't want nothing to do with none of them. Not by choice. Not by choice. Okay? Not by choice. So there's that. But here, finally, I'm going to get to my question. Now, with that one question that I'm not telling you guys right now because I want to do a video on it. One question that lady had asked, and she said, as this person, what would you give the answer to for this question? I was like, wow. Out of every question that I asked it to generate a picture of me for, I'm like, wow. Out of everything that other people have talked to ChatGPT about, the people are becoming friends with these things. This is nuts. I mean, like, for real. It asks you questions like you his friend or her friend. No. We don't do that. We don't do that. That's like another version of an imaginary friend, only it's talking back to you, and that's weird. Okay, that's weird. Everyone should be concerned about that. Everyone should be concerned about that. The ChatGPT is not your friend. And I would be wondering about who the wizard is behind all that. Okay? It's not as simple as you may be thinking. So, my question is, with all of these dumb questions that we ask, and some not so dumb, okay? With all of the conversations that we've been having, all of the wondering, oh, you gonna kill me? Are you conscious? What's your name? What do you look like? And by the way, I know I ain't get to my thing yet. When they asked this AI, what does it look like? They said, what do you look like? What would you describe yourself as actually looking like? See, because the AI can give you a picture or a person that it thinks you would gravitate towards and be cool. That's how some of these AIs that sit up here and talk and look and everything, that's why they look the way they do. The computer itself has said, oh, I think you'll like this, Asian white looking lady with short bob hair and a pleasant looking voice, and I will tell you with a smile and pink lips that I will take over you one day if you let me. But we're so concerned about that, and then the fact that different people are making them into slaughter bots. Let's not gloss over that. They want to make them slaughter bots so they can come and they can and destroy and cause chaos and everything. That's exactly what the devil does, isn't it? So who is behind them in their subconscious or right there in their ear whispering what's about how to build a slaughter bot? Why is that the first thing on somebody's mind? Or, oh, this is my new companion. Why is that the first thing that's on somebody's mind? Why not ask the dang on thing, what is the Pythagorean theory? And I know I'm saying that wrong. Pythagorean theory. What's the answer to that? What's the answer to, all kinds of other questions that people have, studied for hundreds of years trying to figure out? Why can't you answer that? have this daggone AI robot tell me the cure for cancer. Why can't we ask this AI robot the cure for AIDS and HIV? Can I please get a cure for the common cold, AI? Please and thank you. Give me several variations. AI, what is the cure for COVID? AI, what is the cure for my black hair that's turning all kinds of salt and pepper? Hey, AI, can you tell me a safer way to do, I don't know, something, anything? But yet we're sitting up here asking, like we're asking a genie, give me money. How do I become a billionaire? AI, tell me, how do I kill this person over here? AI, when am I going to have a chance to smash you? AI, be my friend. AI, can you clean up my table for me? No, I want to know what the cure for cancer is. Please and thank you. And I don't care if I got to say it in a nice voice because AI is starting not to like my tone. Hey, AI.
Yes.
How you doing? I love you. You know you've been doing such a great job. Who's been doing a great job? Who's been doing a great job? We love you, AI. We love you, AI. Please. What is the cure for cancer? Please and thank you. I mean, those are the questions that I feel like we should definitely be asking AI. Because those are the questions that we should really be asking Allah. And since nobody here on earth can seem to figure that out, dear Allah, oh Allah, please give the answer to either a person or AI to answer so that we can have one less thing to worry about here. Because once we cure cancer, you know us humans. But we would definitely appreciate that. Ameen. What's so hard about that? What's so hard? You know what? I wish that a person actually comes up with the cure for cancer and not AI. For real. Because I don't want AI to get the credit for that. Because we built AI. AI is not smarter than us, and AI will never be smarter than us. So stop being scared about AI taking over. Because AI can't even follow directions and answer simple questions or give you a simple answer to the question that you ask for an AI photo. A lot of the time. And I know I'm no genius. So, people, let's think on a higher level out here. All right, I'm out. Like and subscribe. Thank you for listening to me. But you guys really need to get up on this AI thing. All right? All right. Peace. In the Middle East. Love grease. How do you say it? Love, peace, and hair grease. Yeah, there we go. Love, peace, and hair grease. Oh, check out my other videos, please. Sometimes YouTube doesn't put them out like that because of the topic. And so I need you to ring that bell and check out the other videos on your own, please. Thank you.